So guys, what's going on? Kell Brook sparks out the bazooka, Mark the Luca. Listen, it was what it was. You know, we always knew that this guy had no business in the ring with Kell Brook. We knew that, you know, Kell Brook would dismantle him, and that's exactly what happened. First couple of rounds, Kell Brook was cagey. He was obviously had a lot of ring rust. Not fighting for 14 months. He's older now. But you could clearly see that Mark DeLuca was very tough. Credit to him, he took a lot of shots. He went down in the second or third, I believe he went down, and then he got back up and gritted his teeth and fought diligently, fought valiantly. Didn't disgrace himself. Came in and put on a great performance. But I just think that, you know, he was totally outmatched, outclassed. Kell Brook was in a different league. But you know, I think Kell Brook's, one thing I noticed in the Zarafa fight, and one thing I noticed now, and one thing I've noticed throughout his career, really, Kell Brook gets hit a lot, right? He's defensively not the greatest fighter out there. He gets hit quite a bit. He gets tagged. And I do worry for Kell Brook in the 154-pound division, because I think there's some real killers in the 154-pound division. And I don't know whether Kell Brook's going to be able to have a surge in the 154-pound division. They're talking about him fighting Liam Smith, and to me, that's a very dangerous fight for Kell Brook right now. I'll make a separate video about that, but I do worry for Kell Brook in the 154-pound division, in any division, because he can't really go down to 147. He's outgrown that. The 154 is full of killers, and people keep saying, well, no one can hold belts there. Everyone keeps losing. That's because the division has got so many good fighters, where you've got guys like Rosario, who apparently Brook's handlers think that that'll be a good idea for him to fight Rosario. Rosario is very, very tough. He can fight, he can punch, he can take a punch. That's a hard fight for someone like Kell Brook. You've got to realize this is a Kell Brook that's suffered 2 broken eye sockets. He's not physically the same man that he was years ago. And I think the 154-pound division is going to be very, very difficult for Kell Brook. It's not going to be easy at all. At all. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do. It's going to be very, very interesting. Because if that next fight is Liam Smith, that's a very hard fight for Kell Brook. Personally, I think that's a very, very hard fight. You know, let's not forget he beat, you know, his stablemate, Liam Williams, who's also a good fighter. Liam Smith did a job on him. And not just that, Liam Smith, I've seen him fight quite a few times. He looks really, really good to me. I think he's quite underrated in a lot of British publics, in the British public's eyes. I think he's a very good fighter. I think he's very durable. I think he can take a punch. I also think he's got power, and he's got good boxing ability. That's a very hard fight for Kell Brook. And I think the problem is, I think Liam Smith is still fresh, whereas Kell Brook's not fresh. Kell Brook's been injured. He's had his eye sockets damaged, and I don't think there is a lot left, right? And when you're fighting someone like Liam Smith is he's gonna make it a horrible fight. And I don't know whether Kell Brook's got it in him anymore to have a fight like that. He's going to have to fight someone. And if he wants to go to world level, he can't go to world level without facing a stern test. And Liam Smith, for me, is more than a stern test. I actually think that's a 50-50 fight. Or maybe I would even have Smith the favourite. The bookies may not do. But in my eyes, I have Liam Smith a slight favourite in that fight. I think he's a very underrated fighter. I think he's very good. I think he's a very good boxer. And I think he's got a lot more left in the tank than Kell Brook. I don't think Kell Brook's got much left. You know, and like I said, I don't think we can take much or make much of this fight that he had with DeLuca, because DeLuca's like 3-4 levels way below. You know, way below. So, and the one thing I did notice, that I don't think Kell Brook's power. He systematically broke down DeLuca, but I don't think he's got the power at 154. So I think those guys are not going to be affected by his power. And I think that's where he's going to struggle, if I'm honest. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.